Hello and welcome to our very last meditation together. I just want to say thank you so very much for coming with me on this journey, for trusting me, for inviting me into your living room, your space every day, and sharing these very beautiful practices with you. Um, So I just want to say, let's get ready for this last meditation. We'll have a little closing circle at the end after your journalings where you might want to just pause the recording. And I very much hope that I will see each and every one of you at some live events, whether it's a class or a day retreat here on my land or in Scotland or at Aurum Lodge in David Thompson country in the mountains this next fall. But somewhere, I hope to cross paths with you again. All right, get comfy. Let's get started. Taking a few breaths, letting yourself begin to settle into your space, your nest that you've become very acquainted with these last 13 days. And remembering that this longest night is a deeply trusted nocturnal delight, a sort of spiritual pillow where we can rest our heads and nestle under the soft, velvety layers of the void. This darkest night contains the most magnetic power too, a time to draw forth what you want, to incubate your best intentions. And as you are cuddling into the cradle of the lingering midnight, I hope that you are able to nurture high hope for your best new year ever of 2026. Let's take it all take a big breath together through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth, letting the body settle, beginning that process that we've been doing every day for the last 13 days, where we connect with the breath. And in connecting with the breath, we soften the body and soften the mind. With eyes closed, continuing to connect with your breath. Joining me in this stillness and capturing this beautiful moment, this time of year, the turning of the wheel. And as you notice your breath, take a moment to give thanks for it. This life force that breathes vitality, creativity, and inspiration throughout our body and our being. Give thanks for our breath as we notice this natural rhythm of the inhalation and the exhalation. Here we are at this turning point, marking this paradigm shift, where the planets, the stars, the light and the dark are aligned so that we too can become aligned. Bringing your awareness into your belly and seeing and feeling it expand as you inhale deeply, filling your lungs, oxygenating all of the organs and tissues, and then exhaling, releasing the carbon out into the air to be breathed by the trees and the forests of our lands. We feel ourselves getting heavy as we sink into our posture, into our support. Our energy and awareness begins to melt downward. Traveling from our bellies down through our hips and legs, as everything begins to sink and get heavy. allowing our energy to draw down through the bottom of our feet and into the imaginary center of Mother Earth. She has us as we ground in our connection to her. And she begins to draw any and all low quality thinking, lower vibrations, toxicity, misalignment, anything that is ready to let go. We give it to her. Our fears, our pain, our disconnection, our perceived disconnection. She takes it, she transmutes it, she transforms it. We allow ourselves to rest in the center of her belly in the dark. We become still and we let go. We allow her to take any and all things that no longer serve us. Any limitations and fears, scarcity of thought, repetitive patterns and habits, both known and unknown. She pulls them from us, from ourselves, from our muscles and our bones, from our psyche. She pulls it down to mulch it using her alchemy. She brings the moss, the insects, the microbiome in the soil to hold it and to turn it into fertile soil. We rest here. We allow. We release. We bring our awareness now to the light. As we see a sparkle high above in the center of Source, whatever you can imagine that to be. High up in the sky, in the center of the universe. This sparkling, dancing light captures our attention as we are rooted in the earth, in the darkness. We see the sparkle of light. Imagining it growing in its glow, like the rising sun in the early morning. We see the light. The fractal diamond light of colors, of radiant hues, begins to expand and descend upon us. It envelopes our body and our being in a cocoon of protection. It may be pure white light, It may be a rainbow spectrum. And starting now, you are drawing that light down around you at the top of your head. It is glowing and it descends as a soft light in your brain. Down to the top of your head, bringing peace, bringing clarity, bringing harmony between your right and left, and the frontal lobes, your masculine and feminine self, your intellect and your intuition. It brings harmony and integration to our mind and quiets that monkey mind with the light, helping us to see clearly our path ahead of us. To hear clearly the signs and the whispers along the way as it travels down. It expands and brightens our throat chakra, our ability to speak our truth with kindness, with compassion, with care. And now it travels down and takes occupancy in the center of our heart space. Glowing softly, sparkling in synchronicity, we expand. This light cares for us as it is within us, and it turns our attention to love. Unconditionally loving ourselves for all that we've accomplished, for all the messy lives we've lived in, for the ups and downs of this year, for the choices we've made, both expansive and contractive, for all of it. And it gives us the invitation to more deeply love ourselves as we love others. It softens us to open, to heal. We feel our presence of light more strongly than ever as this light now travels down through our bellies, our center of knowing, our gut instinct, our will to proceed, our will to carry on, our will to create. Our will to make this world more harmonious, loving place to be. It illuminates our knowing of which way to go, what step to take next. As it unties, as it unites and connects with our presence to know what to do when. It travels down now through our pelvis, through our hips, Lightening our legs now and traveling down through the bottoms of our feet into the center of Mother Earth. Illuminating the darkness and bringing life. Vitality to our passions here, where we plant the seeds for what we wish to come. Our deepest desires, our highest longings. Our finest creations that benefit all beings, all people, for the highest and greatest good. We see the seeds. We may not know exactly what they are, but imagine you're planting the seeds in this fertile soil of Mother Earth. She brings it nutrients and nourishment to sprout in the coming year. In this connected space, in the light that you are. You are open. You are free. You are loved. You are healed. Allow yourself to dream of what you wish to come, knowing it is possible. There are no limitations. You are worthy. You are enough. You are the light. You are the love. Taking a few deep breaths and soaking in this expanded space of connection. Setting your intention for the year to come. And imagining the better world that you seek to see. You are that powerful. Now gently bringing your awareness back to your toes, to your feet, to your legs. Moving your body gently, softly. And bringing your expanded space back into your physical form. When you feel ready, moving to your journal and free writing anything that spills out onto the paper. You might pause this recording before we move into our closing circle. So let's bring our awareness, while we are still in this state of relaxation, back to our circle. 28 of us, souls seeking this path of connection, of support, of spiritual growth, of understanding. See, feel, or imagine us all in circle again once around that fire. The fire that we began this journey together. This time we've grown a little bit. And as we stand around this fire, we reach our hands out and hold the hand of the person beside you. You may not see their face or know their name, but you feel their presence beside you. You feel the journey they've walked with you and that connection of that shared journey. You might be in this circle in the present, or you might be in this circle in ancient times around this fire of community. In cultures past that relied on food crops for survival, the solstice marked a time of celebrating the bounty of the harvest past together as community, of planning and setting goals for the upcoming season. And so as we stand here together around this fire, we give thanks for our bountiful harvest of all the amazing things we have in our life, of all the things in the year past, your accomplishments, your moments of happiness, fulfillment, and the times you were your true best self. Tonight, celebrate the best of yourself on this sacred turning point of the year. We release what no longer serves and create more space for light and inspiration. And during this time of darkness, we have been reminded of the light within, the light that never wanes. We thank our guides, our guardians, our allies, elemental forces and energies that have been with us during these 13 days and 13 nights of darkness. We thank them for their guidance, for their inspiration, for urging us on. And we release them as we close this circle, keeping these gifts, the understanding, the wisdom we've gained, and know that we have just stepped through a door. This is not the end, that this is the beginning of a path. You release the hand of the person beside you, giving them thanks for being part of this supportive circle. You take one last nod to the fire that reminds us of the fire within. And we turn, we go back back to our space, to our bodies, to our journal. When you're ready, you can once again let your eyes float open, coming back to your space. I say with such deep, deep gratitude, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this journey and for stepping into this space with me, creating, journeying, imagining, and finding that magic that you all hold within. Such deep gratitude. All the best in 2026 and in the holiday season coming up for each and every one of you, with family, with friends. Namaste.